Hi everybody, I'm back with another update. So let's see, we have two different recipient families that we're still dealing with here. So let's see, the first one, I believe I've been calling this one recipient couple A, has a child from our donated embryo, and he just recently turned 1 year old. Guys, isn't that exciting that the baby is one now? So what we were planning on doing is last weekend, a couple weekends ago, we were going to go up and visit the family and bring him a birthday present. But unfortunately, their other child was sick, so we couldn't make it. We had to postpone, and then it was like a whole other month until we could reschedule. So we will be making our second trip up there in a few weeks. We're super excited. You guys excited to see the baby and the family? Yeah.
The second time.
Yes, for the second time. What?
In here, two teeth right here.
Yes, we've been seeing pictures. He has his little bottom teeth. He's kind of starting to walk now.
Yeah.
These guys were late walkers, so I'm not surprised that he's a year old and not fully walking on his own yet. That's kind of par for the course with this.
He is.
And then, okay, so that's that quick update. The more important update is what is going on with our other embryo that has basically been on ice this entire time. If you recall correctly, the recipient family B, as I'm referring to them, decided to try their own IVF before using that last embryo. And we found out in November that their third and final embryo from their own cycle unfortunately did not stick. And they were even using a surrogate. So I personally was like, oh, this is going to look really good if they're using a surrogate. But it just, for whatever reason, it didn't stick. So now, the last update I had was in November, and then I just followed up with her a couple of days ago, just kind of see what was going on. And she said that she was able to do a little mini IVF. I really don't know too much about what that means, but apparently it's faster. And so in a 3-month span of time, they did another egg retrieval, and they did another embryo transfer with a surrogate, and it stuck, and now she is already almost 3 months pregnant. Like, I was like, whoa, that was such an update. Like, all of that in 3 months. And I'm really happy for them. She's still very, very nervous. She still feels like, anything can happen. This is not happen. It doesn't feel real to her still. I totally get that. It's probably going to be a few more months before it's really sinking in that she is having a second baby after all of this loss. So congratulations to them. She also has one other embryo that's frozen. She said the quality is not as good as this one, but that really doesn't necessarily mean a whole lot. Now the question is, what is going to happen with our remaining embryo that was donated to them that they have on ice, because they knew they wanted 2 kids, but they really weren't sure if they wanted 3. Probably not going to know until the second one is here, right? So now it's kind of like, well, are they going to need my embryo? Like, I kind of feel like they probably won't. That's what I'm kind of leaning towards. And before they did their other IVF cycle, they asked us, this is what's going on. Like, if you want the embryo back, if you want to find a new family for it, we totally understand. And I had told them, you know what, there's no rush, see how this goes. But now that they are actually going to have a second baby, most likely, now it's kind of like, I don't know, I feel like they probably won't need mine because they even have a backup on top of it. So now the question kind of is there of, what do we do? Like, I want to bring it up, but I'm going to wait till it's a little bit more like she feels a little bit more comfortable in the pregnancy. It's a little bit more in the safe zone. I certainly am not like trying to find a different family to take it like instantly. My plan was for all of these kids to be right around the same age, and now River's 6 and Vienne's 4. The other baby is 1. 4.5, yes. The other baby is 1. So it's kind of time to see what we want to do with this, but I can certainly wait a little bit longer. So the story is still ongoing after several years. This is how long this kind of stuff can take. So stay tuned for when we make our decision, and also when we do our next road trip to go see the baby. That will be another update. So stay tuned, guys. Bye.
Bye.